Hey, lighten up, jerk!
Are you studying anything right now that you
Yeah,
find
so
what are you doing right now?
for sure. So funny enough, basically, I'm reading a book right now called "Has Israel Placed Church? Has the Church Replaced Israel?" And
Okay.
So,
Very
so,
fast.
so,
That's
so
a great discussion.
Yeah, it's basically taking the whole dispensational and covenantal kind of debate, if you will.
Oh, and sorry, just so those terms there's these are ways that we view how God is dealing with His people, because we can see how there's it seems seemingly different ways of how God is dealing with His people throughout the Bible. And there's two big debates. There's dispensationalism and there's covenantalism.
Right.
And so that's what he's talking about. That we can't really dive into that at the moment,
Sure.
but just to kind of clear up those
Right.
terms.
So yeah, just wanted to kind of ground myself further again, as we alluded to earlier. But yeah, so those are.
That's what
kind
you're doing. Are you teaching anything like for the? What are you doing with the college ministry right now?
Yeah. So actually, the college ministry is kind of a brand new thing. So I haven't really done anything, to be honest, yet. But actually, the high school ministry has kind of asked me to kind of help around for a track, and so it's actually interesting. The track that I've been kind of called to do, it's a 2-part series, and it's specifically how to find Jesus in the scriptures, which is a really cool one because I'm going to kind of approach it in a funny way. Basically, it's going to start off actually asking first, like, how to study the Bible first and foremost, because you can't find Jesus if you don't know how to study it. But then the analogy I'm going to use is, I mean, you guys grew up with Waldo, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where's Waldo?
Yeah, imagine if I were to tell you guys, find Waldo, but you have no idea what Waldo looks like. And I think that's how often people can come to the Old Testament without knowing who Jesus actually is. And so, yeah, I mean, this might kind of come to the Dan talk too,
Yeah.
but...
Well, and after we're done with the podcast, I got
Sure.
a book I want to give you
Okay,
that
sure.
might help you out with
Yeah.
that I think tackles that problem
Sweet.
great. And it's
Yeah.
a very simplistic way of doing it, but it's very, very good.
Awesome, yeah.
Yeah, sorry, continue.
No, yeah, but that's basically how I'm going to approach it. And it's going to be geared towards high schoolers, but I think we don't give them as much credit because I think they can really think on their own. But it'll be something where kind of direct them that, yeah, you can always find kind of pockets of Christ, throughout. And even in Esther, where God's never mentioned, you can see his sovereignty throughout everything.
It's funny. We talked about
Yeah,
the
we
last
talked about
episode
Esther
too.
So,
Yeah, Esther was the only book that doesn't expressly, or God doesn't reveal Himself.
The name any of the names for God are not used in that book.
Right,
Right.
Lord or he's,
Yeah.
Yahweh,
Yahweh.
any of that stuff
Right,
never
right.
used.
Awesome. But yeah.